2 of Child's Play review, 2019's version. We are going to be doing a comparison of the original Child's Play versus the remake Child's Play. Storyline better because of where they was able to take that storyline and transform it into this amazing franchise that I actually really enjoy. I should have known at the beginning of the movie the angle that they was going to take it in was not going to be in the same direction as the original. The original has it where this serial killer slasher guy does dark voodoo and puts his body into a doll so that he stays alive. And he has his own agenda where he's killing off all the people that, you know, has done him wrong, on top of him deciding that he wants to actually go back into the original body. He wants to be human again. Okay, so, oh Lord, let me try it again. Chucky trying to survive basically and put his body back into human form and failing basically every time. And that's why he's connected to this person, Andy. In Child's Play 2019 version, they have basically taken Chucky and made him into kind of like a evil dog. A dog, like D-O-G. I don't understand it, because in the original Child's Play, the beginning of the movie shows the serial killer going into the toy store and learning that he's dying, so he transferred his body into the doll, and that's where the story begins. At the beginning of this movie, it starts off with an explanation of these new dolls that are coming out, and that they have all this technology. They can turn off your lights, turn on your TV. They'll, you know, do all these things for your child. They'll learn your schedule, you know, electronic robots, which makes perfect sense to come out in 2019 in the era of electronics, and having these dolls, because I mean, we have Siri, we have Alexa, we have the robotic vacuum cleaners that are starting to do all these things for us electronically. And so now why don't we have a doll that is basically a true best friend? And the programmer getting upset ended up getting fired, and he decides to delete all of the sensors that the doll is supposed to have. The doll is not supposed to be violent. The doll is not supposed to be the doll's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be for a child, and he just deletes all that stuff because he's upset. He knows he's fired. He doesn't really care, and he puts the doll on the shelf. Yeah, so the doll is not going to be a serial killer possessed doll. It's basically just a electronic malfunction, basically. And I'm watching and I'm seeing that the doll is basically obsessed with Andy. He wants to be loved. He wants to be Andy's everything. And so when there's any person or anything that gets in Andy's way or upsets Andy, he just goes and kills it. Turns more into like a possessive movie. I don't know, obsession movie. It's not possessive. It's another word I'm looking for, and it's not obsession. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is one of those obsession, possession movies where I feel like it was almost on the level of The Invisible Man, the 2020 version that came out. This new Child's Play reminds me of that movie where like they would do anything to get to this person and make this person be theirs forever. The similarities of it does show that Chucky is really good at having it look like the child did it. In the original, he did a really good job of making it look like either Andy did it or, you know, they killed themselves, which is really crazy. I like the movie for the characters in it, the performance, but for as the storyline, it just wasn't it, dog. It just wasn't it.
It's a no for me, dog.
I guess the storyline was just so plain that there's not much more they can do with it. The TV show Chucky transformed back into the original's storyline of the serial killer, and yeah, I totally get it and I understand why they did that, and I was kind of glad that they didn't take this new Child's Play and kind of make it into its own storyline. But at the same time, where would they have taken it? Having Chucky kill everybody that Andy comes in contact with, that would have been about boring after a while. And Chucky, the TV series, just completely expanded on them. And that is for the next video. So definitely come back and watch 31 Days of Horror-A-Thon, because there's so much more that I want to talk about when it comes to this Chucky series, as well as the next series, which I will be announcing here shortly. So thank you so much for watching. YOLO30. Peace.